What's up, everybody? This is TK from A Beer a Day with TK, and you are watching Shane's Craft Beer Reviews. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Shane's Craft Beer Review, and as you can clearly see, I am obviously not at the Boozy Beaver pub today, but I am at one of the places that I've been trying to get to for probably the past 4.5 years. I am at the Beer Shed with this legendary beer reviewer right here, TK, A Beer a Day with TK. Now if you guys are sitting there right now going, gee Shane, I don't know who that guy is. First of all, you're a freaking moron. I will leave all of his information in the description down below. Please go subscribe to him. Yes, he has not had any videos out for the past little while, but that is okay. Go and check it out because he's going to have some more content coming out, and the content that he does have in his back catalog is absolutely amazing. And it's over his shoulder, he is a Chuggy award-winning beer reviewer. That's right. That he won for 2024 for most unique video, if I'm not mistaken.
For the Eclipse video, yep.
The Eclipse
Solar
video.
Eclipse Chug, yep.
Absolutely amazing. Go check that out if you guys get the chance. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a non-alcoholic beer.
Boo, hiss, boo.
Hey, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
And I've always said that, and you have as well.
Yeah.
You know, even like macros or just every kind of beer, there is a time and place for everything. So today, we're going to do a non-alcoholic beer, and that is absolutely okay.
Yeah.
So TK, why don't you tell us what we got in store for us today?
All right, so I will say this, NA beers are generally not my thing. I've been having some health issues, so I haven't been drinking regular beers. So, I mean, to be honest, I haven't been drinking the NAs either because they're generally not my thing. But when I heard Shane was coming to town, I thought we got to do a video, so we'll do one of these. Now, this is from this Go Brewing. I've been seeing them a lot on social media. I don't think I've ever had one of their beers before. But again, I don't generally drink NA beers, but they've been popping up everywhere. And when I went to the shop, they had a couple different ones. I think they had an IPA, maybe some kind of lagery type thing, and then this, which was New School Sour. So I know how much Shane loves sours, so I thought...
Which I don't.
So I thought this would be a fun one to do. Plus, I will say this, I have had a few NA beers. I found most of them to be crap, but I've never had a sour, so I thought maybe it would be something different. Maybe the flavors of this would kind of make up for, I'm not saying it's lacking, but if it is, maybe that would make up for it. So I guess this one here is with blueberry and strawberry. Also not a big strawberry fan, so we'll see how it goes. And this one's a 0.5% alcohol by volume. So I guess it's not strictly non-alcoholic. I had somebody come at me on a video once for that. I guess the non-alcoholic has to, same with the gluten one. Some are gluten-free and some are kind of close, but they still have a tiny bit in it, so.
Well, if you're at 1/2 of 1%, like it's pretty much nothing.
When you put on Old Spice in the morning, it's probably 0.5% on your armpits, right? I mean,
That's true.
So I'm not too worried.
That's a good comparison for sure.
Now it says it's malt beverage with blueberry and strawberry. Ingredients, water, barley, hops, yeast, blueberry and strawberry puree. I mean, you know, it's all the stuff you'd expect to see in a beer. And I guess these guys are out of Naperville, Illinois. Like I said, you see them a lot on Instagram and Facebook and all that. So I'm guessing they're blowing up. What was the other one? The Athletic, I think, is the other one.
Athletic is, yeah.
I tried one of theirs. I was not a fan. I know a lot of people liked them, but I wasn't a fan. Today we went out to a brewery first over to Finley Brewing, and I did have a couple of non-alcoholic beers there, and they were, I won't say they were good, but they were okay. They weren't terrible. They were serviceable.
Yeah, they weren't terrible, that's for sure.
Which is a win, because I guess if you know the NA beer market years ago, I mean, it was like Coors Cutter and, 3 or 4 options, and they were terrible.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
At least you're getting some different choices, different styles, so we would give this thing a shot.
Absolutely. Well, let's crack this open. Now, I'm going to say...
Before we open it, what color is it going to be?
Blueberry and strawberry. I'm going to say it's going to be kind of like a red, but maybe like kind of purplish on the purplish side.
I'm thinking pinkish.
Okay. I'm going to go a little bit deeper with the purple.
Let's see.
Now, I didn't realize that they had done a non-alcoholic sour beer. I didn't even realize that was even a thing.
No.
And as you can see, the 2 different pour styles here as we go along here. We're at the Beer Shed, but I'm still not going to pour it like he does.
Now, I have heard that this is the fastest growing sector in beer. Now, one thing I'll tell you right off the bat, the head on it looks weird as hell.
It is
like when
very
you see
weird.
It's like very bubbly, like soda-like looking almost, ain't it, ma'am?
And especially with my hard pork, because I like that big head on mine. It's dissipating fast, and the bubbles in here are huge.
Yeah.
And just popping like crazy.
They look like when you burn yourself and you get those blisters, right? Like a burn blister.
That's
almost.
you know what? That's a great analogy of what that looks like. It does look like little blisters.
I think we're both off. I mean, it's just kind of amber colored with maybe like a slight hue. It has like a slight reddish hue or something. It just looks like an amber, really.
I don't even think it's as dark as they are. I'm thinking it almost looks like a peach juice, or like a
I could drink some.
not really an iced tea. It's
Yeah.
lighter than an iced tea.
Yeah.
like a peach iced tea maybe.
Yeah, it's very light. Fair amount of carbonation. I see bubbles going nuts in this from the
Oh
sun.
yeah, absolutely. There's a whole bunch of carbonation in there, even with my hard pour.
Yeah, nose, it's fruity. Doesn't smell super funky. I think you get a tiny bit of funkiness, but it's more like that fruit tartness, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there something else weird in there, or is I just haven't cleaned the shed in a little
I'm
bit?
getting a hint of the strawberry in there.
Yeah.
The blueberry maybe just a touch, but it's
I can't say I can tell a real strong blueberry scent, honestly.
no, it's
you know?
very faint if there is one for sure.
Yeah, it smells all right. It smells all right.
It
Now,
do-
I
I,
will say-
I like the fact that it doesn't smell super sour.
I like sour beers, and I like them funky, Bismarcky funky. I like them major league funky.
There we go.
Very few of them actually deliver. For the most part, in my experience, they tend to be more tart than, there's tart is one thing. Tart's like you have some fruits, like slightly tart. For
Right.
me, sour's got to be lip puckering sour, like, damn, what is that? This probably won't be that, but.
And that's one of the things that actually upsets me about sours. Is I'll get because I don't like sours. I don't like a really sour beer. But when I buy a sour beer and I get it and it's like, oh, it's just a little bit tart, I get mad because I paid for a sour beer. But then when I get a beer and it's sour as hell, I'm still mad because I don't like it being that sour. So apparently I'm impossible to please when it comes to sour beers.
Some people, it's styles, man. We all got our things. Barley wines are my kryptonite. Barley wines and cheladas. I can't do a chelada to save my life. I can't mess with them.
I love them. I think they're great. Anyway, let's give this a try here, my brother.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's strange. It started. I thought it was going to be super sour when you took that first sip,
It
and
seemed
then
like-
it just isn't.
Yeah, it seemed like it was good. Like there is a little bit of tartness in there.
Yeah, it's tart. It's tart.
And the first thing I'm picking up is that strawberry.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find the blueberry in there, and I can't find it. All I'm getting is the strawberry in here.
I think you get strawberry and then like a little bit of the grain or whatever, like a little bit of graininess and strawberry.
It is a
mostly
little
what I'm
grainy.
getting.
And you're getting that tartness. I guess I wouldn't call this sour. I would call it tart.
Yeah. Body, very watery, very thin,
Very thin.
very light body. Honestly, I think almost distractingly so. It's a bit too thin for me.
Yeah, and that's the problem with a lot of I find with a lot of the NA beers, is they're either really watery, they're lacking in flavor, they're lacking in body, and for a guy who I enjoy a nice big IPA and I enjoy like a 15% stout, I like that big full body, and until they can recreate an NA beer that has that, and I don't know how they would do that. I'm not
Right.
really privy on how they make the NA beers, but if they get like a bigger body on them, I think I would enjoy them more.
I agree. I mean, this is one of my beefs with microbreweries in general. Like a lot of times I get you want the flavors to hit, but if the body doesn't match, you know what I mean?
Right.
It don't work for me. We just went to Finley Brew and I had 2 NA beers. There was a Kolsch I thought was pretty good.
It was decent, yeah.
The body was pretty decent. It was kind of what it should have been. Then the IPA was not good, honestly. I didn't care for the IPA as much. This, I don't know. It's a mixed bag. I mean, usually when I talk about NA beers, I say, look, most people aren't drinking these because they want to. It's usually people that have health conditions or whatever it might be. Maybe battling alcoholism or who knows what, right?
Sure, absolutely.
So you still want to be social, but you want something to still hang out with the boys or girls or whatever. I don't know about this one though, man. I don't know.
It's like I said, it's not the flavor's not terrible. It's okay, but like you said earlier, it's got that wateriness to it. If it had a bigger body on it and tasted like this, or maybe a little bit more, have the flavor accented a little bit more with a bigger body, I would be keen to buy this again.
Yeah.
With it only being, again, I'm not a sour lover, but tart I can do. So overall, if you gave me this at a party, I'm gonna drink it, knowing full, like, hey, if you say, hey, have you tried this New School Sour? I'm like, yeah,
Sure.
I've had one. Is that all you got? Okay, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
But
Or a new check-in on Untapped, I would.
for a new jacket and on tap, absolutely.
Yeah.
But overall, as Anderson would say, I think I'd give this a let it play.
Yeah. I'm the same. I do thumbs up or thumbs down or eh. This would be an eh
this
to
is
me.
an eh, for
I
sure.
wouldn't throw it out, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. Even if you're like, I don't want alcohol, I got to stick on NA beers, I think you can find something better than this. Now, if you're looking for an NA sour, I mean, it's probably the only one I've seen so far, so maybe you don't have many options. And maybe the style is why it is the way it is. It's harder to make an NA sour. I don't know.
It could be, for sure.
But it's there. It's just there, you know. It's like the Cleveland Browns. Sure, they're in the NFL, but are they really? They're there. But,
They just kind of show up and it's there.
yeah.
You know. But yeah, so the New School Sour with blueberry and strawberry is just going to get a eh from TK and myself, I guess. But hey, you know what? That's okay. No matter how good or bad it is, it's always a learning experience.
Yeah, and it's great to see you here, my brother.
Absolutely.
Great to
And, it's a
hang
pleasure.
out.
I'm so glad I finally, after all these years, got to come down and do a review in the beer shed and not green screened. You know? Which is absolutely awesome. And it's always a good time hanging out with you, brother. Always good to see you.
Hey, thanks for coming down, man.
Oh, that's awesome. And to everybody else, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time more than you guys know. Cheers. We'll see you next time.